So, Daredevil Season 2. Where do I begin? It's fucking amazing, and it's fucking awesome, and it's fucking bloody as all fuck. Now that the three fucks that were given about this show have been out the way, let's get into the plot. So the plot of the season of Daredevil, as I should say, first 4 episodes revolve around the Punisher, and pretty much his origins of how he basically become the Punisher, why he's here, and within the first 2 episodes you find out who he is and how he does his job, basically how he kills the bad guys. He doesn't just kill them, he actually does a little bit of research on them and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a very cohesive plan that he has put together. After those first 4 episodes, and you're thinking, okay, we're not going to see the Punisher no more this season. Keep in mind, I almost forgot in the trailer he was in a hospital, or I thought it was a hospital with blood all over him. Turns out that was a prison. But we'll get to that later on. Matt's former love interest from 10 years ago, and of course she comes in and has her stay. She wants Matt to help her do some assignments here and there, but they're always at the wrong time. Keep in mind that he's running a firm with his best friend, of course, and his newest love interest, however, of course, played by the very beautiful chick from True Blood. Oh, I want that girl. She's so hot. Anyway, yeah, that happens. Elektra comes in and pretty much not only fucks up the firm, she fucks up the relationship between her and Matt. Crucial part of an element that brings, you know, the group of ninjas. I think you all probably heard of them. They're called the Hand, into play. Yeah, she's kind of responsible for that as well. Yeah, it kind of sucks to be Matt right now this season. This whole season is designed to bring Matt down, and I mean bad. I mean, he's almost hitting rock bottom this season. It is ridiculous how much he's getting his ass whipped, not only physically but mentally. That's a lot to handle. But luckily he has the backup for it. He has Elektra and he has Punisher. By the way, I just love Punisher. I love this Punisher. Marvel, you did a great job with this Punisher. It's the best Punisher I could ask for. It is a real Punisher. It is a gritty Punisher. It is a more darker and insane Punisher. That's also the little key bit plot to Punisher's second half of this series, of trying to prove that he's not crazy. He's all doing this because he wants revenge and because of what happened with him and his family, which I think they will explore when they eventually do the Punisher TV series that I heard Netflix is going to be trying to get off the ground. So hurry up, I want to see that. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a prequel to the events before season 2 of Daredevil, and probably by the season finale it's going to lead up after the season of Daredevil. So that'll be an interesting watch. Can't wait for that. Hopefully it comes out next year. I gotta look up more information about that. Hopefully it's soon. And that's exactly what he does in this show. He fucks people up royally. It is ridiculous. He almost let one go that he bought stuff from, until he brought up the child porn. What's he do? Locks the door, grabs a baseball bat, and beats the ever-loving shit out of him. We don't see it, but it sounded like that fucking hurt, and it sounded like blood splattered everywhere, so that was awesome. The Hand. The Hand is awesome. More so than they were in the Elektra movie. The Hand in this season don't fuck around, man. They got weird shit going on here, almost zombie-like shit going on with experiments on people and shit. It is like fucking Taken bad, but more mature. Yeah. Not cool. Not fucking cool. And the one time I say, oh, we're not going to have Vincent D'Onofrio this season. He might show up again next season. Episode 8 or 9, he shows back up in prison, which is where he gets, of course, Frank to meet with him and basically becomes sort of his higher hand, and he tries to get Frank out of prison, which, of course, led to Frank being covered in blood since Kingpin tried to have him killed in prison, but he literally whooped everyone's ass with his bare hands. Punisher beat to death a whole cell row full of inmates with his bare hands and his wit. Badass. Speaking of badass, we have our second episode 3. What do I mean? Because season 1, episode 3 was a hallway fight scene. Guess what? The Punisher gives him a hallway fight scene by luring a biker gang across the street, up the stairs, and into the hallway where he's carrying a now unconscious Frank Castle. And of course, the fight in the hallway begins, but it doesn't end there. No, it goes all the way down the flight of stairs. It was glorious. I hope they do that every episode 3 of every season. Come up with a different way of him taking on a hallway full of bad guys in one fucking shot. Amazing that they did that. I'm pretty sure they had some cuts in there, but for the most part, it was one take. Or so it looks like. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I got nothing bad to say about the acting. It's all good. The action is a lot more action this season than it was last season. Last season was more story driven. This one's story driven as well, but they made sure not to skip on the action. So thank you. I appreciate that. Especially from a fan of action and a fan of Daredevil. Action is where it's at. I also like the fact Frank Castle is responsible for Daredevil having his signature all red helmet, because he literally shoots him in the fucking face, and the guy who made him his suit has to make him a whole new helmet, and this time it is all red, there's no black on it. And then later on gives Elektra her signature costume, not the one with the skirt, it's sort of like that, but they gave her pants, of course, and gives Daredevil his signature stick with the string in there, like he had in the movie. So hell yeah, now he can throw his stick at people and then bring out the other thing and whack motherfuckers. It's just awesome season. Just awesome season. That everything I just mentioned is what I loved about this season. Besides the story, besides the action, it's just hard hitting shit. Stick comes back in. It's just fucking amazing, and I love that finale. I knew it was gonna come. He had to do it. He had to fucking do it to hopefully win back his woman. And I ain't talking about Elektra, okay? No. And by the way, this movie does the ending of Daredevil the movie way better than Daredevil movie did it. If you've seen the end of Daredevil, then you know what happens at the end of that movie. This season does that, and it does it a lot better. And it is a cliffhanger, but it's not like oh god, I can't wait till next season. No. You kind of knew it was coming anyway. It's the fucking hand. So yeah. All in all, I will give Daredevil season 2 an A+, plus my badass seal of approval. Let me know what you guys think about this season of Daredevil down below. Did you like it? Did you not like it? This is my definitive season so far. I can't wait for season 3 next year.